Today we're going to be talking about the video as I promised yesterday that I would make today. I'm here with my homeboy, my my friend Andy. If you want to say hi, go ahead.
What's up, fuckers?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Don't cuss. You said that so fucking loud.
That's good.
Okay. Hopefully. All right.
Hey, just think of that.
Oh my god, dude, it looks so demented. Alright, anyways, sorry guys. But so as you can tell by the title of the video, we actually almost got jumped. It was kind of like a jump basically, but we almost got jumped and it was like the scariest moment. But it was also like the coolest. So, you know, it was kind of a win-win situation. But so it was, what was it? Was it like a Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday.
All right, so it was a Thursday, guys, and we were me and Andy were riding our bikes to our school that we used to go to, and it was like so we were kind of like cruising around. We weren't really doing anything too like obviously too suspicious, but like we were just kind of cruising around, and we were driving towards the school, and considering that I was like I'm on a bike. Okay, keep this in mind. I'm on a bike, and these guys are on like a are on a four wheeler, so they're in the car, and they won't get hurt if they get hit. But I mean, if I get hit, I'm obviously gonna have some damage done. So me and Andy were side by side, and we were driving on this, or like riding on this little bike lane, and so this car drives past, speeding, obviously not even caring what's going on, and he honks the horn at us, probably because like we were apparently too close, because he said that like been upcoming, but so he honked a horn, and we turned back and threw our hands up like, like what the heck, like why are you honking the horn? There's no reason to. And it's just like, okay. So we got done with that. We stopped at the stoplight. This guy flipped around and decided to come back to us, and he actually like he stopped dead center, like in like nearly the middle of the like middle traffic, and as the light was green, and he
I'm gonna go get my headphones.
uh, and he so they were like they poked their heads out the window, and they were like, yeah, hey, you guys got something to say? And we were like, no, like you just honked your horn at us, like it's not like I don't get why you're coming at us saying like, oh, we did this and that, when you're the one who honked their horn at us. And he was like, I don't care. Like he literally said this guy. So he was like, I don't care. You guys are being like, you guys are being super reckless, throwing your hands up. You guys really wanted to do this right now? Pull up. And the school that I'm gonna go to, I'm not gonna say the name. We'll just say it's like Hillsburg. All right.
It's actually a school.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to Hillsburg next year, guys.
Yeah, totally. So if you guys wanted me to say, no, you can. I'm totally kidding. But so he was like, pull over here and like see what happens. So this guy whipped around, speeding through traffic again, as this car was about to turn. He bolted towards like in the middle of the intersection, and so he's bolting to like the side, never or whatever. The light turns green for us to cross, and we are just like, nah, we're good, as he's driving by. And so we tried to mind our own business. We tried to keep going. We tried to have a nice time. We just were about to go to the school that we were going to at the time. And if you guys don't already know, we're on summer vacation, so we kind of got out of that school already. So um, what happened was he did like a donut, flipped around and sped towards us. And once he did that, he was like, he kept like kind of slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, off and on. And he kept saying like, come on, bro, pull over and stuff. And so
Oh, look how long it is.
oh god damn, is it long enough for you?
It could almost plug into the TV. If I was right here.
But that could plug into the TV. That's crazy. Okay. Sorry guys. But anyways, so we're
I threw up a little bit.
oh, that's gross. Alright, but so we were
I had a Cali steak and golf burrito called the Fritos.
nice.
It was good.
Alright, so like so what ended up happening, like we were
Yeah.
we were like he kept speeding towards us and like kept slowing down in and out again, and like he was like, come on, why you guys being scared? And we were like, we're not. You're picking on teenagers, bro. Like, and keep this in mind, they were probably like 18, 19, maybe 20 at the max, but and they had a car and they had 5 guys with them. Okay, now keep in mind, it's just us two. And so he pulls into this frisbee golf course that we were at, or not we were at, but like he pulled into this parking lot. They all got out of the car, and like a few of them were taking off their shirts. Like, dude, they were ready to brawl. Jesus, turn that shit down.
I had no clue how loud it was. I've been listening to it like this all morning. My mom's been listening. She's been hearing what I've been listening to. She probably heard when I was on.
Just shut up. Alright, guys, but so they taking off their shirts or whatever. Like, these guys were ready to brawl. All right. And this one guy who was in the driver's seat popped the trunk, and I guarantee they grabbed like bats out of their car.
I thought they grabbed a gun.
Oh yeah, like I thought I seen them reach for something.
Yep.
But they're like they're reaching for something. I don't know what they're like doing, but like, and I'm actually really glad that I had Andy there with me, because if I didn't, I would have probably just kept on going. And he was like, dude, I don't know, we should probably turn back. And I was like, why? We're just gonna go to the school. We'll just tell them that, you know, we didn't mean anything. And so he was sitting there. He was like, no, dude, I'm not trying to get jumped today. I have valuable things on me and stuff. I don't want anything getting taken away from me, and I'm not trying to go into a hospital or die today. So I was sitting there. I was like, all right, let's just go then. So we turned around. These guys bolted to their car so fast, I swear on everything. These kids were like so quick with it, like they wanted to pick a fight with us. And so I looked back and I seen them getting in their car, and I was like, bro, we gotta bolt right now. Like, we gotta run. And he was sitting there. He was like, oh, hurry up. Hurry. Like, come on, let's go. And so we're... Nice. But, so we ran through the frisbee golf course. We were sprinting and stuff. We were just like, hey, and keep this in mind, I had a BMX bike with me, and it's not really easy to kind of maneuver a bike to kind of follow where I'm supposed to go and everything. With that, Keith.
That was Simpsons one. Do you see it?
Yeah. What was that? I don't know if that looks like Keith. All right, sorry. Anyways, guys.
What type it was?
Hmm?
Were you talking about the type of?
Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so, and there was like through the frisbee golf course, I knew where to go because me and my friend Mikey actually, me and him actually used to take this little path to go to school actually, because like we were kind of like we drove up and down, you know, the bike, or not bike, but we drove up and down to like the school and stuff. And so I'm sitting there and I was like, dude, I know where to go. Hurry up. Let's go. Here, follow me. So he was sprinting, and he had a scooter with him too. So like, hey, we were sprinting, you know, we were doing all this type of stuff. And we had this, like there was this kind of, what was it? Like, was it a sewer?
Yeah, sewer pipe.
Yeah, it was like, it was a sewer. Huh?
It was a pretty big one.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty big sewer pipe, but it was like filled with sand and stuff. And dude, we sprinted through it. I was like, you go first. And so like, hey, he's able to like go faster considering that he has a scooter with him. But I'm like trying to go through all these bushes and stuff that have like all these thorns on it. That looks so good. But you know, all these like thorns and like stickers and stuff. So we bolt through this, like we kind of like sit in this little sewer pipe. All right, this big sewer pipe. And keep this in mind, guys, like there wasn't anything in it besides sand. So we were just sitting there, and we were waiting, and we heard the car go whoom, because like what kind of car was it? Huh?
WRX.
Yeah, it was a WRX. So it was super loud, And so he drove to like the school, or like the school that we were going to go to. No, sorry. Like the first school that he pulled into, to where he was like, "Here, come on, let's see what happens," or whatever. He went in through there, didn't see us go into there, so he whipped around again, and he came back the other way, and I think one of them seen us. Well, actually, no. Did they get out of their car? Yeah, like a few of them got out of their car, and they were looking on, like they were looking for us in the frisbee golf course, and so we were sitting and we kind of looked and.
Gravity.
Hmm?
Gravity.
And so we just like looked at we were looking around, making sure they weren't like following us or anything, and we seen like a few heads kind of popping out and looking around. And you were like, "Dude, that's them. We have to go right now." So we went through the like this little river bed, I'm pretty sure, or this like little creek bed that was dried up, and we were just going through that. There was like tons of thorn bushes, like blackberry bushes with thorns on them and stuff, and we were bolting through there. We didn't even care. We got all scratched up and stuff because of it, and we finally reached the creek. Okay, now this creek is pretty big, but there was a certain section to where it went super deep, and it was probably like knee high. So we were kind of sitting there, like we were like, okay, this isn't too bad because we got our shoes a little bit wet, and so we were kind of like trying to go through there. I had to hold my bike up the whole entire time so it wouldn't rust or anything, or like I wouldn't get it in the water. So I'm running through the water, and he was like, "Hey, dude, I think that's a dip in the water." And I was like, "Well, dude, we're gonna have to go to there because like this is the only way how we're gonna get up onto the main road." So we bolt through there, like we're trying to go. I keep saying bolt, guys. I know, but we ran through there. We got super soaked. Luckily, our phones didn't get wet. That would have been horrible if it did, or if they did. That's so nasty.
That's kind of cool to keep them there.
Yeah, but that's nasty. Um, so what? We went onto the main road. We didn't see him. I thought I seen him, so I was like, "Dude, hurry up, go, 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 go!" And so we're pedaling. You know, he's pushing, he's flying. I don't know how, because like I'm on a bike, so I should be a little bit faster than him. But no, he was pedaling so fast, dude. He was pedaling so hard. So we finally got onto our street. We went into the house, and we can go into the house with like any of our clothes on. Guys, I didn't realize at the moment that I left my key in the house, and my parents just left to go to the store. Like, what are the odds of that happening at that specific time? So I had my phone on me, so I hurry up. Called my dad or whatever, and I was like, "Dad, hurry up! Come on! I need you to hurry up! Like, come here! I need the doors aren't all locked or whatever. The sliding glass door. We're at the house." And he was like, "What? Why are you guys at the house right now? I thought you guys were out." And I was like, "Yeah, well, we almost got jumped by like 5 guys. Like they were trying to pick a fight with us." And he was like, "What? Are you serious?" So like he was like, "All right, I'm on my way." So like he got out to the car, you know, he drove, obviously, you know, drove to the house. He probably got there in like maybe like 5 minutes, probably, like 5 minutes tops. And so we were waiting there, and considering that Andy actually had shorts on, he only needed to take off his socks and shoes. But I had like sweats on, so I had to like take off my sweats and like all my shoes and socks and stuff. So I quickly hopped in the shower, changed it, you know, and we were just sitting there just thinking like, dude, I honestly couldn't even imagine what would have happened probably like even just there, like just kept going, like because if we would have definitely kept going, we would have probably gotten jumped for sure. So a little life lesson, guys, and my parents actually told me this too, and it's a pretty good
That is really.
that does look really cool. But it's a pretty good tip for you guys. Don't throw your hands up because it's basically a sign that you want to brawl. You want to fight, basically. So that's my story for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up in the description or whatever, you know. And if you guys are new, please subscribe. And if you guys are a previous subscriber to me, please tell your friends, whatever. I don't care. It really helps me a lot. to get a little bit more views on my videos, but even then, I really hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!